Hi, welcome to AyurvedaTherapist.com. My name is Kyle and today we are making an acorn squash soup. So here it is, the acorn squash, and I just put a little bit of sunflower oil, about a teaspoon of sunflower oil in each of the bottoms of the acorn squash after cleaning them out, discarding all the seeds, and having washed them. Some of them are a little funky. This is like, I think it's called a circus acorn squash. Anyway, it's beautiful. And then I'm going to be putting these ingredients, the cumin, coriander, curry powder, mint flakes, turmeric, and whole cumin seeds into the acorn squash. So what I've done is with this mortar and pestle, I've mixed up all the seasonings, and I'm just going to add about a half a teaspoon into each of the acorn squash, and then I'm going to mix it around in there and kind of smear it onto the edges so that all of it is very seasoned and tasty. And before I did this, I preheated the oven, so that's at 450 right now, and I'm just going to add a little extra seasonings to these that are a bit bigger, a little deeper wells. And just because we have more. All right, so about 2 teaspoons ended up going into each of them. Okay, and then we're gonna take a spoon and just kind of smear it around the edges. Just like that. And once they're done, I'll pop them in the oven and let them cook for about 50 minutes. All right, so I've taken the acorn squash out of the stove, and it looks pretty amazing. It smells delicious as well. It's a little bit toasted on the top, and as you can see, all the seasonings have browned and the oil is still hot. So what I'm going to do is just let this cool off a little bit, and then I'm going to remove all of the squash from its outer shell, and I'm going to be combining that with a cup and a half of vegetable broth. And I'm going to use a new little tool for me. It's the Vitamix. So I'm going to be putting all of the squash goodies along with the broth and blending it up real quick in the Vitamix. We'll see how that goes. All right, so here are the shells of the acorn squash. This is where the acorn squash has come to die. And all the goodies are inside the Vitamix. So I'm going to just pour in this cup and a half of veggie broth. And this is an experiment. This is the first time I've done this recipe and probably my 5th time using the Vitamix. So here we go. Put on the top. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, and then the variable, it's on variable first. And just slowly turn it up. Here I am thinking the top might pop off, but I think we'll be good. All right. Seems to be working so good so far. Woo! Hope that sound is good. And we'll turn it back down, because I don't know about that noise. Whew. All right, so seriously, this is pretty good. I've actually already tried a little bit, and it's smooth and super tasty. You can definitely taste the cumin and the coriander and little hints of curry. It's delicious and super healthy. I can't wait to share this with my family tonight. All right, for more recipes, check us out, AyurvedaTherapist.com.